So, okay, welcome to day 5 of our cybersecurity class. Today, we'll be practicing SQL injection and cross-site scripting. Okay, for that one, we need a tool called Burpsuite. Okay, it can be a community version or it can be a professional version. For your ease, you can use the community version. Okay, so for that one, I got the professional version within my Kali box, so I'll get there. So downloads, and then within downloads I have Burpsuite. Okay, you can see here the ls. Then I'll run this. Okay, to run any bash file, we need to do dot slash and the name of that file. Okay, in my case here ls burp.assets. Okay, so press enter and then we are good to go. Okay, and on top of that we also need one more thing, which is called uh, OS juice sub. Okay, OSWAP juice sub. We need to configure that one. For that one, at the beginning, if you are not having Docker, it's so simple. Just you need to do sudo apt update and then sudo apt install docker.io y dash y for s. Okay, install yes, and then you need to do sudo system ctl start docker. Okay, once you are done this one, then you can run this. Okay, so yeah, same thing I'm gonna do here. Sudo systemctl start docker. It's gonna ask you your password. Boom. Hey, why, man. Okay, then I don't want mess cleanup. Okay, I want clean and tidy terminal. Okay, that's the reason. And in one terminal we are running Burpsuite. Okay, over here we're running the Burpsuite over here. Okay, so in next terminal we ran systemctl restart docker and then docker sudo docker run, and inside docker, okay, I'm running this website, that is OSWAP juice sub. Okay, which is meant for testing purpose. Okay, but this one is quite tough one. From beginner level to the expert level, you can do this one. It's more tougher than PLN hub. Okay, it's way better and it's good to practice this one. So moving here, we'll use http and it is running in my here, that is localhost. Okay, within here my proxy is blocking. No worries, I'll come here and then I'll disable this proxy and again I'll give it a go. This time I'll not face the error. So yeah, and then we'll do more research within here. Okay, we'll practice a lot of stuff. And this what is here? Why this one is showing here? Yeah, yes, what is in here? What is it searching here? So that's the reason. This is the one. Once you do that one, you will be directed to this one. Okay, if you type this one in your URL here, then you will get this website. Okay, the concept here is we'll uh, use our Burpsuite, which is here. We'll start this. Okay, and we'll intercept all the traffic uh, of this website and make it make it travel through our this Burpsuite. Okay, we'll intercept all the traffic using this Burpsuite. To do that one, once you install your Burpsuite, you need to have the proxy server setting. Okay, you need to save this one, and you'll have option here, and then you'll go to here your proxy, and you'll give any name here. Okay, you'll give name here like anything, and then you'll give here host name. In host name 127.o.o. How many O there? 1. And port you'll give here 8080. That's the port number for HTTP. Okay, or HTTPS also we can run here, and you'll select the type, either it is HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, if you were to pass all the HTTPS traffic, then you need to select this one, or if you were to intercept the HTTP traffic, then you need to select this one. Depending upon your net, you'll select that one. Okay, once that is done, then yeah, what we'll do, we'll come here, we'll intercept HTTP, all the traffic will intercept. Okay, we'll make to pass through our Burpsuite. That's the logic here. And is your that is working or not? You'll come on, boy, select it. Let's show the sign here. Okay. Yeah, this one is done. So yeah, this is done. You can see the practice sign over here. Okay, this is intercepting all the traffic. Then what we'll do here, we'll try to explore this page. We'll try to find the endpoints which are vulnerable for SQL injection. Okay, we'll check it out, everything here, like here login is here. Well, not there is the user already. Okay, so we'll not sign in with the actual credential. We'll try to fake it and bypass that one also. Let's say let's put name here, and password gonna be anything. Okay, then this traffic, if I click login here, it will do nothing because the traffic is passing through the Burpsuite. So I need to come over here and I need to forward the traffic. If I forward it, only I'll get the thing. Okay, so the thing which I typed here, okay, this one I got in my Burpsuite. Okay, this is the request I made to the web server, but the request is passing through my Burpsuite. Okay, so now moving to the Burpsuite, it is a very powerful pen testing tool. Okay, web pen testing tool. We can capture the traffic using intercept. Okay, we can play with that one using repeater. We can do brute forcing using intruder. Okay, we can even decode. We can do spider. Okay, we can set the scope also. We can do anything, almost anything using this. Okay, then things that to be kept in mind are, we need to play with this one. We need to figure out all the traffic, okay, using this here. This is quite important in terms of finding information and in endpoints. Okay, we can see the endpoints here. Endpoints are VMI, reviews, okay, risk, product. These are the endpoints. So this is quite useful to us. So yeah, I'll do this one, and I'll move here. I'll forward this. Now I'll get the response. I'll show you here. This one is, we went quite far, so yes, just type anything, RAM and password. Give any password. Let's give 1 2 3. I'll do login, but this will do nothing. I'll come here, I'll forward this, and I'll see the same request here. See, this is the same request, but I'm not getting response yet. Okay, so to see the response back from there, I'll go to the history here, and I'll check the login. Did I get the response? Yes, no, this is the previous one, but the recent one, did I get the response? No, not yet. So I'll again forward this. Maybe there I got response. I'll come somewhere here. Where is it? Yes, I got the response here. Okay, I got invalid email or password. So now I'll just copy paste this on all. Okay, copy paste this all. Control C, and then move to select all. Control C, move to repeater. Okay, I'm moving to repeater now, and now I can play. I can modify this one, or I can do SQL injection from here. Okay, you can directly do SQL injection without passing to Burpsuite also, but if you use Burpsuite, it is way easier to play with this one. Okay, so yeah, that's the logic. So in terms of using SQL injection, we have different commands, different logic to be used here. So we use single quote, double quote to test whether the it will break the query or not, what sort of database it is using. To test that one, we simply use this one. Okay, we can come here, just in any place type this one and go. So you can see here we got the SQL error, which is good thing for us. Okay, although we didn't get any information regarding that one, we didn't get any login sort of things. However, we got the information about the database here. Database is saying SQLite, okay, which is good thing for us. And we got from users, that's the table for table. Okay, so which is the very useful thing. So we can enumerate further the thing here. The password 123 is encrypted. This one is in MD5 form. Okay, MD5 has this one. The input we the thing we input here, this one accept that one, it accept our input and change into MD5. Okay, this one is not doing input validation, which is the bad thing for the website. For the in terms of pen tester, this is the good thing. Okay, for the hackers, this one is good thing. So now we can play with this one. We can manipulate these queries. Okay, this sign here, the sign you can see here, this one is meant this here. If you move to the SQL, MySQL, you can see select all from table name. Okay, this is the table here. If I select this here, it will display all the name of table. Okay, but in case of SQL injection, we don't do this one. We don't write all SQL, so select all from users. Instead, we write this one. Okay, maybe this not gonna work here, but in there it works fine. That's just the logic. Okay? That's it. The injection, SQL injection. So we'll give it a go for this one. Select all from users and union select. Do next one. Okay, union select this one. We are using this query here, so Control C, come here and give it a go here. So come, where is it? In this place, the place where we Control Z, the place where we input email, because the field is vulnerable for SQL injection. So we got the same thing, which is not a achievement. However, this is also one of the success, because we are able to break the query there. Yes, so we have this one, or 1 is equal to 1. We use and or, okay, in SQL injection to do sort of play with the queries. If you move to here, we can see all this thing here. Select asterisk from user. So no, you can just give select ID, name, email, PSS, password, password, users, where so we don't need to get this. Select name from users, just take a single thing. Okay, select name from users where ID is equal to 1, then we can play with here. Okay, or and not, that's the logic we can play. Okay, the same thing we are using here. Okay, we are manipulating the queries, okay, in this way. That's the logic. And we test this. We use all these queries at the beginning to test either the input field behave differently, does it break the SQL query or not. To test that one, we use these queries. Okay, single quote, double quote, or these things we use. These are the testing thing. Okay, and here this one you can see it, or 1 is equal to 1 and dash dash. This is the thing to bypass the admin sort of thing. Okay, this will then, if the database is not sanitized, if the code, if the website is not validating the input, then we can pass this sort of things and we can bypass the login also. Okay, that's the logic. Okay, next thing also we can do order by 1, order by 2, order by 3, order by 4, and we keep going until it stops, throwing error. The point where it stops throwing error is the number of column. This is the way of finding number of column. Okay, and same was true for union also. We do select all from table name, something like that, and then union select null, and we'll keep increasing that one until the point where the query behaves differently. Okay, that's the logic here. So same thing I'm going to say here. Till here, if I do select, if I do union select null, control C, and what happens here? Okay, we'll just test this here, and we'll pass this input there. It breaks the query. Okay, and if I keep going until two, I'll get same. If I go increasing, there comes a point where this query so different output. Okay, so the point I figured out was the point at 13. Okay, and when I input all the datas, okay, this query until 13, it doesn't show anything. It shows this sort of error. However, at the point of 13, okay, here, then it says this one. Okay, different. It behaves differently. It says invalid email or password. What came to know here is it has 13 column. It has 13 field. Okay, we figure out that this website has database within which it has 13 columns. Okay, what is there in column? This is the further enumeration thing. Okay, we need to enumerate this further. However, we can find out it has 13 columns. Okay, once we find out it has 13 columns, then we know that from here we know that this one from the previous one we came to know that this has SQLite SQLite database. Okay, and so which makes us easier to play with the query. Then we'll use this one. Okay, and it's saying here user table name also. It is giving us table name also. Okay, users, which is a good thing for us. Okay, then we'll use this query. Okay, we'll use this query. Control C, come here, and then just type it here down. Type it down here, and then go. How many we have? Same thing. We need to pass the query. We got that one. So yeah, it behave differently on the point 13. So we'll use this one query, because this one we know that this is the SQLite database, and then it has table name users. Okay, this is the information we got from there. From the errors are useful for us. Okay, so we'll input this one here. Okay, then we'll give it a go. It's a good sign for us. Then we can see the token here. Okay, we got the token, which is very important in terms of enumeration. It's a good thing for us, good news for us. We got the token. Okay, then we come here, and we'll send it to decoder. Come there, select that part, and right click that one and send to decoder. And you can see the lighting here and decoder. Select there. Decode is base 64. Okay, encode is decode is base 64, and then we can see all the names of table here. Okay, we got all the field here. We got all the fields are, what are the fields? Fields are, what are the fields here? We can see user ID, mm, username, email, password, deluxe token, okay, default customer, all these things, profile, image, all these things we got. Top secret, all these are the field within there, okay, which is the good thing for us. We invented the new thing, we discovered new thing there, okay. So once we got that one, we'll use that all the field name there, we'll use all the field name. Okay, we got ID, username, email, all the fields from there, and then we can control C, send it to the repeater. Come here, I'll remove this, control C, control B, give it a go. Okay, again we got different token. This time we got the authentication token, which is good thing for us. Okay, without entering any password and actual username and password, we got the authentication token here. Okay, which is very important. We'll send it to decoder. We'll decode it. Okay, now what we got? We got this password in MD5 hash. Okay, we didn't got the actual password, we got the actual username, email here, admin juice up something. Okay, and we got the this one hash value, okay, which I copied here. This is the hash value, and we have one very important platform. If you are cyber security person, then you'll come here, then you'll just go to the crack STATION, which is a very important platform for you to do password cracking. Okay, then we'll just paste this here, and you need to select here, crack the hash. So say the thing that was there was hash password, and we got the hash password, actual password here. Okay, password here, and if we try to log in with this one, move to our devon here, then this is the password we got from there. Okay, and then we also got the email there. What is the email? Admin juice, juice op. Okay, so we'll type here admin, or is @juice juice dash sh dot op, if I am not mistaken. Okay, let's check to verify this one. Dash sh dot op. Okay, then we'll turn this off just for a moment. Now login. Okay, without username and password, actual password and username, we find out the we bypass. So we didn't bypass, we got the username, email and password of that one, and then we logged in. Okay, that's the logic. The same thing we can do in different way. I'll show you. We can do in different way also. Moving here, we log out. I come on someone here, somewhere here, log out. Okay, and then we'll use one SQL query. We need to find the endpoint. Okay, to do SQL injection, you need to find the endpoint. Endpoint will be login, or in register or something like that. So if I use dash or 1 is equal to 1 and dash dash, okay, and then here anything, you can type anything here, give it a go. Because our proxy is capturing, let's not capture for a while. Give it a go. Yeah, this is also the way of bypassing. Okay, we have different ways, but this one is this one is going from basic to everything. We went stepwise. The same thing we did from finding the columns, and then finding all the fields, and then we got the authentication, and then within decrypt or encode that one, and then we got way logged in. Okay, or there is also simpler way by just bypassing this. By using dash or 1 is equal to 1, we can bypass. Again, this one is quite simpler, but sometimes this may work or may not work, depend upon the type of input validation, and what sort of coding has the website done. Coding is done within the website, it depends upon that. But yeah, this is the way we do SQL injection. Simply we find the number of columns, we try to break the query, and then we test the we try to figure out what sort of database is there. Okay, and then we proceed forward. That's the logic here. So yeah, one more thing, here's a user. I'll logged out. Okay, I'll just log out. We have one more user here whose name is log out boy. This is the user. Okay, we have the actual user here. I want to show you the use of intruder. Okay, now right now we are not logged in. So I'll come to here. This is our proxy. We get the request from that one. Okay, and then we send it to repeater, or we'll send it to intruder this time. Okay, and then within intruder we have this position. What is it capturing? Yeah, okay. We have this position, payloads, options. Okay, targets. Target is localhost. Okay, so first thing I need to do here is I need to clear all this. Okay, all these $sign there, and here I'll select one field. Let's say this time I know the email of that guy. I know the email of this guy is this one. Okay, yeah, somewhere I got this email, but I don't know the password of this guy. Okay, this is the context right now. So for that one I can do brute forcing. Okay, then I'll add this field here, the purpose of intruder. I'm going to show you the purpose of intruder here, intruder, and I will select the payload. Okay, I'll select this sniper Yeah, I'll set it to sniper mode, simple sniper mode. Yeah, we have different mode here, but I'm gonna set it to sniper mode. Position I selected already, and here I'll add some, mm, sort of password list here, like SHYAM, SAM, 123, or you can have the, you can upload the password list also. Okay, we have the option to get to load the passwords from a directory also. For demonstration purpose, I'm just showing you how to do brute force attack using this intruder. So cm 3212, okay, all this. mm, or you can add a simple list. The passports, I can see a passport somewhere. Mhm. There should be somewhere here, I cannot find it right now, but there should be. mm, Brute force. What is the password here? Not username generator, I don't need that one. For password, or I can come here and I can get the files, okay, password files there. I have different code for generating the password and emails, that sort of things. Right now I don't have any password.txt, which is not a problem. Okay, we can generate, but I can show you here the easy way. Here you can select any password list. You can once you find the email of some person, okay, then you can sort of make some, generate some password if you want. Then let's come here, ls. I have some password generator somewhere here. Where is it? Where is it? Password generator. Where is CDP? Email. Or something like that. Huh? Hang on. I have that file. Okay, I can show you. Username generate email generator.py. Okay. Mm. We have this one, no worries. Once if you have this one, then why to worry, Or I can do password generator.py. Oh yeah, this is the one, When I need, the time of need, we can get. That's the problem. When I was not searching. Siri, I'll go there. Yes, then ls, I'll do here. I have some password generator.py. Okay, Control Shift C, Python 3 password generator.py. Okay, that is advanced. Let's take the simple one. PASS. What does it do? Mm. PYTHON Python. Playing it in Python 3. PYTHON Python 3. PSS WRD generator dot py, but we'll take advanced one. ADVANs. D. Why I'm doing so labor hard when it is here. Control C. Name. Okay. Last name ABC. Date of birth 1995. Okay. Let's do basic. 1995 dash 03 dash 11. Let's see, okay, these are the password we got, but we can modify this one to use different things. Okay, let's take this one. You can generate a lot of password according to your ease. This is just a simple test. Okay, this one is hanging. Can I paste here? No. Can I say password something there? Okay, yeah. Open here. And here I want to add fields. Okay. Then once the password list are kept here, then we can launch the attack. Okay, just click here. This one is launching the attack. Okay, it's doing the brute force attack, taking all the password there, and finish. Almost finish this one. Did we get any 200 response? Three 385. What is the thing is saying here is position. Okay, yeah. So once you launch the attack, you can see all the list of attack. This one is performed here. So all these are doesn't show your success. To make your attack success, we need to this one has changed, that's the problem. Okay, yeah, we need to have the good list of password. So this doesn't seems there. This one has this one is not success, although this one is, attempting to crack or uh, get the password and log in there. There within there, then we will be able to log in there. Okay, so for that one we need to have the good set of username or email, okay, or password list. If we have that good set, then we can launch, we can get success. Okay, this one is not giving us any good result because all the length are same, 83, 85, 385. When the length changes, the point where the length changes, that's the most likely to be having successful result. Okay, that's the logic here. So yes, play with this one. Okay, try to download this, and if you don't have community, sorry, professional version, just go for the community version first, and yeah, go for everything, and then you'll get to know you know how the SQL injection it works, how the entity works, how the repeater works, The more you play with this one, the more you learn. Okay, that's the logic. In terms of getting success in pen testing. Okay, so that's all for today. See you in next class.